production all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week, we see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how
where's the
weed? Back to you.
Okay, Ollie. Headed for the ball, and we're ready for action.
Oh, my shit lagged out.
Well, that will give them good field position as he kicks it out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Running inside, it's Clark. Breaks the tackle.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Where it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running. The defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. You guys have both
Come on,
played
man.
rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that
Oh,
week of
shit. I'm missing that,
preparation?
dog.
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your
Should've dove
season, but
between
because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Takes the easy one to the back. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
27 home runs. He hit over 500 recorded. Who knows how many hits the spring training?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
344 lifetime hitter. Not 270 without no time.
Throwing, Sellers. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Quarterback making adjustments. Motion from the back. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down.
Hit him.
Downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know, receivers love that they're getting lathered up in a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible. All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like
think
that
so,
too.
too.
Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
They want to dance their
No,
way
sir.
in on 3rd and goal. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you've got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the
Let's go, fellas.
I think I might try to finish
And if
this
I don't do
off
that
with a
silly shit on
touchdown.
3rd
I
and
gave up a
10
ton
or
of
3rd and
clock.
whatever it
Wore
was,
these
I
guys
would have got
out.
off the field
Now they have
already.
to go the length of the field if I missed.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
Let me tell y'all something. This is supposed to
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussy. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
You don't have to discredit the old just to praise the new. They are great as well. So put this together. Why we come to the point where we have to discredit in order to lift up? Why don't we just...
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Hauls it in. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Gonna run it. It's Moore. Runs ahead and powers his way from 4 yards out to the 30.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
That 80. There's a difference in athletes losing no doubt. Good job there, Steve. That's the boy. Yes, sir.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Might have a chance. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
That was a big 1st down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a 1st down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively, big 1st down for this offense.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Remember, down where you start the slide, you'll be short the line to gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
It's protected. And don't worry, that phone's protected too. Protection for just about every part of life, no matter what kind of life you have. If it's important to you, it's important to us. You're in good hands with Allstate.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down.
God damn, snap the ball, man.
This is a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Looking for room, it's Fuller. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback making checks. Sellers. Pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need
Here's Sellers to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Open space at the 25. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
He can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Can't get him to the ground. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty, and they're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop with the run.
And he takes it in for a score.
was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
Number 2, which team will have the best defense in the NFL this season?
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Throwing Reed. Trying to make magic with his feet. Still on his feet at the 45. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. It's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Bucks 2002.
The best defensive tandem we've ever seen in the NFL history is Aaron Donald throwback and played like Aaron Donald. I'm going with the Raiders.
Tight end now in motion. The run inside. It's Morrow. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so the running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here.
That's a non-GMO verified. Another thing. Now it's stacking drops. Nature zone. This is the very thing that this makes it sound.
Now here's Reed.
But the fresh and clean learning how to play with.
High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. To get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. There's some room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear.
It's getting funky out there.
We'll tack another one onto this lead.
They just play, it's kind of a weird defense. And I can't really get nothing going on defense. I can't get a stop on defense because I don't know how to play. And I can't get enough practice on offense because I don't know how to play.
Coming out with it, it's
This is my only chance.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Only pay for what you need.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
CIV trying to play boys outside of here so we can get the swing of it, boy, nobody wanna play.
Well, nice job by the defense to playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one up. Offense lucky, that wasn't a turnover.
So now it's second and
He always got a free runner, but I'm trying to figure out where they're coming from. You got the return route. Okay, all one leg. Boom, return route. There you go. Get out of there. First down. Yeah, cool. So you just essentially against this nigga, you probably just gonna have to leave an extra nigga in and block. You probably gonna have to operate with a tight end and a running back and leave them both in and block the whole time. R1, you gonna have to stay in and block. Okay, so we were gonna put pressure on this dude, and we end up going. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Boom. Boom. Yeah, you can't cover everybody. Ah, good job. Get down. Get down. Alright. I don't feel like using my brain for this. Run the ball on here and try to get something. Yeah.
Man,
Where
this
is the
offense,
big
they do
dude?
that one in the worst way, right?
There you
They're
go,
getting
man.
blown out in this
No,
game
no,
so
not
far,
you.
and as
Not
we
you,
get
not you,
close
not you.
to halftime, they've
You
got
go
to be
back.
able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown.
Yeah, I see you
Close the
creeping
gap
in
a
too
little
because
bit
you know
going
what the play
into the
is.
second half.
Okay. Since you're so smart, let's just change it up and run slant. But you come over here and run it this way instead of that way. I still see that nigga creeping. Okay. Yeah, he's still creeping.
Early movement on the
Oh my God, bro! Just snap the ball.
the decision has been made, and the coach will take the
Now,
penalty.
at first and 15, and it's hard enough to get teams.
You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. First and 15 here. Defense showing blitz here. Again, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill. DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Running inside. It's Moore. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
What are your thoughts, Gerald, about that? Is this something or not? The action is up, but there is something here. We've seen what the problem was last year.
The give to the back.
God, block. Oh my God, bro.
Just stop and hold as soon as he got it. Well, they were trying to run a sweep, but they got put in the dustpan real fast.
And defenses understand, I cannot let fast guys get on the edge. I got to get that ball turning back towards the middle. Really good job of understanding that. Understanding if he gets too far outside from them big boys, they aren't even in the play. They're just chasing and running. So nice job by the defense not allowing that ball to get outside.
Healthiest, most disciplined team will win the most games. So I like it.
In the gun, third down, Reed. He'll pull it down. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight.
Make the kick, nigga.
What do you think about that kind of stuff?
Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll close the gap to 14.
Damn, it should be at least 17-6. It really should be 10-6.
Now check in with
Fuck.
Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting first half, fellas.
Come on, Terry Bussey.
Opening day here in Week 10 on the EA
Terry
Sports
Bussey, I need you.
College Football Update Show. Let's begin with the West Virginia
Terry
Mountaineers
Bussey, I need you.
taking on the number 4 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Terry Bussey, I need you.
West Virginia able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things
That
right
nigga's
now.
running around switching plays. So it's some CPU guys to make that because I'm going to say, hey, this nigga with the heat.
Definitely been
Boom,
tough sledding for this
boom.
guy, especially
Ah,
in the first
come
half.
on,
They gave him the
man.
ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, they
Damn,
may
I
start paying some
definitely need to
dividends.
stay where I'm supposed to go. Come on, come on, come on.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed.
That's not PI.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. Marcel Reed to throw for it on fourth. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man downfield. The Aggies want to pick up the tempo.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
And that's a good sign for this offense. Maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get
Wrong
that
button.
ground game going. They've tried.
Oh,
They just
triangle.
haven't had a
Oh,
lot
he's
of
right there. I
success.
pushed the wrong
Maybe
button.
very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency.
Oh, he's right there.
That's the situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Got his man. Oh, sweet feet. He's brought down.
What they call him?
Flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. This third down a little longer after that penalty. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have?
RV is the key to beat his defense and screens.
Gloves on his hands, and he took a knee, and he kneeled it out in one swoop. Now he's starting quarterback.
Two penalties. Two penalties. Back to back. Yeah. Come on,
Still
man.
third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Reed. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops.
It was open too.
Man, the game mechanics are just terrible. Like, why would he, instead of like continuing a little bit into the open space, he stands right by the defensive end, so when he catches the ball, he's back. But
basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Bring in the heat. Escapes the sack.
Make the fucking tackle.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the delay, it's Clark. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get concerned, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And I know whenever he got drafted out of Miami, he got a chance to see him run a bunch of games. No, he's to the side. They were calling the city that he wanted to Tampa Bay. Well, now we're seeing
didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He wants to change this route. Throwing Sellers. Flushed out of the pocket. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
Everything about you, Banks.
Yeah, you just reminded Tommy that Vita Vea is probably out the door. And they lost Levante David. A lot of household names for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that are going to be gone.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows what happens with Baker Mayfield? Yesterday, Schefter basically told us.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Yes, it's like, okay, so Tampa Bay Buccaneers are still thinking about moving on with him. But anytime we see a rookie freshman,
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The run inside. It's McAllister. At the 20, he's got space.
I blitzed number 3. He took an awful angle. He was going to blitz from outside to box, outside to tight end. I wish you could change the blitz angle.
Start fast early in games, and then also start fast at the end
he ran right by him.
You had a big lead. You take the ball
But if he
right
takes
here in the
big
second
blitzes,
half, you drive it down the field.
at the ball.
And the lead balloons to 21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off.
Tight end, 3 receivers for the rest of the game. Terry Bussey, I need one. I need one, little brother.
Bring it out. It's Bussey.
This is
it
a
across the 20
block.
to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
We believe it. We believe it.
Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Throwing Reed. Looking for a big play.
Catch the ball.
To get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
All right, I got to go empty. That means the ball got to come out hot, maybe.
Playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Guys, this offense is already
We're
reeling
gonna
down
stay out there.
multiple possessions.
Okay.
Really need to cash in on this drive. From the gun on third down, Reed.
Bad throw.
He's
Still to the
picked
wrong
off,
person.
and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Oh.
The sudden change on the turnover
Yeah, I was about to say a kick for the game.
running room. Couldn't find that,
Damn, but I
have
pushed
it
the
at
wrong
the
button. I
22.
should have went to the inside, guys.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Glory days. Well, Diego wasn't. Is Diego on a team? Nah, I don't know. He should have won.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
We hope, because obviously he's electrifying. If he's playing football, people are going to want to watch. He should just go
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Sellers unloads to the
Yeah, same
wideout.
play again.
And his throw is
Damn.
incomplete.
Oh, I can see what play that is. Think about the weird. What? Oh, yeah, when he goes there, he got another guy coming all the way across the backside. So that means he goes to motion, just sit on
And
the
guys, they
backside.
really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Quick completion on the out. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the 1st down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
Defense did
Bro,
maintain
come
its
on.
discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
There was an update. You had to fly one in. Yeah, I talked to my team. That's serious. I guess so. Allegedly.
The Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Finds his big tight end. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Bussy.
Bro, man, come on,
He gets it
dog.
across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone.
I'm sorry, I honestly, I didn't even think about it. I know you did, man. It's a normal thing. This happens.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick 6 right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bussy. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
That we saw get rolling late, but obviously can put it into another gear. What is your messaging to them as we roll into this season?
I think every year is a new year. And I said this before, I don't think that college football is year to year.
Reed
Like maybe sometimes
starts to scramble to the left.
And I think
they get to him as he throws. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Aggies racing to the line in the hurry up. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down.
Offensive line, but I think just for the entire team, as I was looking at it, recently going through it, getting ready for our team meeting today.
4th down, Reed.
Throw the ball, man.
Find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! A great catch and run for 6.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
How do you make your team come together, and what do you think about this group of guys?
No, I think you nailed it right on the head.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Answer the same thing because the model's different than it was just recently in the last 4 or 5 years. And so because there's new names in the building, we have to do this in short order. And there's going to be adversity along the way and pulling together. And
here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Paula, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, then keep yourself out of those situations.
Running inside, it's Morrow, and he's wrestled to the ground. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Here's Reed to throw. On a little time, lets it go.
And he dropped the fucking ball.
Could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
He dropped the dime.
It's going to be difficult for this offense.
This nigga dropped the ball.
Where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Reed to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the right. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
I'll tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the 4th quarter now at that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Never a doubt. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Gargantuan.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays.
Oh, my God.
Everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looks as if we have an injured player for the
Terry
Aggies on the
Bussey,
field. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel.
Well, then it
Holly will
wasn't
let us
Terry
know
Bussey.
what's going on with him. On the move, it's Moore.
Yay, a touchdown.
Crosses the 30.
Why you moving so slow, little bro?
45 on his way.
And this nigga did not go score. And he didn't get out of bounds either.
All the way to the house, just ran out of a little steam.
Yeah, moving slow as hell. This is why I need the starters. Oh, this is the 3rd string running back. He had no chance to go score. Man, come on. We got a 2-on-1.
Moving out to the right. He'll get rid of it. Finds a tight end down the gut. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those.
Could be an alley.
Oh, come on, man. Let me
He'll
outside.
be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. They really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Reed. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. The Aggies will hustle to the line.
But more importantly, like we just got to focus on right now.
They'll move the tight end.
Looking at the schedule. Even right now, focusing on Texas Tech into the focus.
Trying to run it in. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize.
Consummation prize.
They got a touchdown. It's been a
Where's Terry
bad
Bussey?
day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some
Destroyers. Terry Bussey. He
He
dropped it.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They
Why
dialed
does he
one
not
up there,
just
they
catch
didn't
this
get it.
ball?
Let's see how that affects
Oh, it's
the
a weird
outcome
throw.
of this one.
So much of our job is talent acquisition, and that starts with the coach.
Well,
Deficit
been
is
practicing
huge. This one is all
these.
but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Coaching staff is different now. They're used to just
Bounce.
They
Oh,
hope to get
I
that thing
hit it too
bouncing
hard.
around, but the hands team is able to corral
Good job, kicker.
Well, here in the fourth
McAfee.
quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Yeah.
The pedigree and the resume of coaching in the NFL and winning playoff games, winning Super Bowls, but more importantly,
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big game. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
And one of the things you're taught as a defensive guy, when you're trying to strip the football, you got to secure the tackle with one hand, try to get the football with the other, and they're not securing the tackle. I get it, they're trying to go.
Ah, fuck y'all.
Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. From the red zone, it's Fuller. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball
I'm
carrier?
just trying to fuck niggas NFL chances up. Injure a nigga for 33 weeks or something.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Seriously, this just can't happen. A delay of game penalty, and it is second and long. The run inside. It's McAllister. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
So, Kenyatta Jackson has got to have a big year for us. He's got to really step up. Peyton Pierce, who played a bunch, at linebacker with Sonny and NRL last year, has had a really good spring and off season. So he's one of the guys that we're counting on. Jalen McClain, who played back there last year, we're counting on him as well. And then Jermaine Nash.
Between the uprights, it's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the new kind.
And listen, y'all know in the
33.
Kickers don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing.
Okay, cool. Oh no, go catch the ball. Fuck.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Oh my God. Yo.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Players that know other players, which guys are bringing in?
Well, we all expect every year to be in the hunt.
Throwing Reed.
One of the top teams in the country in terms of our
Here comes the heat.
Throw the ball.
They've got him. Great pressure on this defense. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. DB's right up on the receivers.
Snap the ball.
Back to pass, it's Reed. Under fire.
Oh.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
I don't know if you've seen these numbers, okay? So when Saban was done, they did a math equation on the amount of money that his players have made. And then we were talking to Coach
On
Scott
third
Barnes.
down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. He's taking a deep shot.
Catch the ball,
It is
bro.
incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. He saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation.
For you, there has to be a sense of pride, right? There has to be some sort of, like, how do you feel about the Ohio State Buckeyes having massive success financially and also professionally? I mean, they're showing some
Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Man, catch the fucking ball, bro.
To the ground, and the ball game is over. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
I'm really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for the whole year.
And, we decide what level we want to get into, based on our personalities and what we want. And, just so happened, we chose Ohio State. And I say that to everybody in the room, whether it's the coaches, the players, the administrators, like, we chose Ohio State. So you know what that means? We got to win them all. And that's the expectation. And that's how it works. But along the way, winning just allows us an opportunity to continue to have an impact on these guys' lives. And so to see, going through the recruiting process, talking to these families about here's what we're going to do. It's not going to be easy, but if you make it through and you do things the right way, here are the examples. And now we have testimony.
Even if I don't want you, I'll just cut you off. Yeah, big time. Yeah, they just kind of, as soon as you got done there, they just completely cut you off. But I love that because now getting to know Saban in this area, it's like you can see the genuine fulfillment and joy whenever you talk about one of their ex-players getting a new deal, or because they saw they haven't met them where their life was vastly different for everything. Watch them make decisions, bad times, good times, and all of everything. To watch you, it has to be awesome for you. And now you've been in a look. You got that gray in that beard.
Oh, yeah.
You got old man. Go ahead.
I got to look at that list, and the first person that comes to me, a guy that played with White House. He came back to Ohio State for a long time now. He's the head coach at USF, which I'm sure you take great pride in as well. But like, who has stepped? I'm not familiar. Who has stepped up in that role now as a wide receiver? But that is recruiting, development, all those things very important. So who's stepped up in that role over Ohio State?
Yeah, I think Brian, did an unbelievable job, and not only was he a great player here, he was a great player in the NFL, he did an unbelievable job recruiting and development. But when we were at Ohio State, you get to go hire the best. I remember when I was at one of my first recruiting meetings. I was the quarterback's coach, offense coordinator. River Meyer was the head coach here, and we walked in, and the recruit and the family said, "Well, we really like Coach Dave, but what happens if he leaves?" And I thought Coach would say, "Well, no, he's going to be here for a long time. You don't need to worry about that." He just said, "Well, let's go get the next best guy out there." So that's what we had to do. We got to get the next best guy out there. The great news for us is that we were able to do that. And the reputation of the room, the type of guys, the tradition, we were able to bring in Cortez Hackton. And Jeremiah and Brandon had a lot of feedback on that. And it's been great so far. And he's been great to work with. But he knows he's got big shoes to fill, but he's excited about that.
I'll tell you, Jeremiah being a Buckeye, he's a South Florida Broward County Hall of Famer. Whenever we were following that college football playoff, obviously Miami beats Ohio State, and Miami goes on to do what he does, and Malachi Tony is having what he's having, and South Florida's being celebrated because it's where the national championship is. It felt like everybody in Miami thought for sure he's coming back. He is coming back home. And then Jeremiah came out and said, I'm a Buckeye, I'm remember to your point, chose Ohio State. Now, obviously there's business. There's always going to be business. But the fact that he wanted to finish it out with Ohio State is a huge deal to you because he has to retire. He has got to have a mistake telling him he needed to come home. Oh, okay. Now they're saying now. Here's what he said he wanted. That's what I'm saying now. I think that's a hell of a compliment to you. I think that's to you and your culture, to your team, and to your sport. It's like, I think that's a big deal that should be talked about. I'm going to be honest, Ron, I didn't think you were beating me. I didn't I thought South Florida was going to beat you. I really did. But obviously, I think that goes back to the culture and the relationships and the connection that you're talking about, right? Is that like perfect proof for you in that whole regard?
Well, I think it speaks one to Jeremiah, who he is, and to his family. And anytime you go through recruiting, even though there's a lot more that comes with it nowadays, it's still about relationships. And so, I think that everything that they said they were going to do, what Jeremiah said he was going to do, he's doing it. And I think it's the same thing on our end. And I think when there's a certain level of trust, you can work through anything. And that's just a great example of it. But you're talking about, to me, one of the most iconic players in the history of college football. And he understands that. And he knows there's a whole generation of young people. He's like a cult. He has a cult following. I mean, everyone in the world knows about Jeremiah Smith. And he understands that. And he embraces that. He's found his voice on our team. But he also knows that there's like a whole generation of these young people that are watching everything he does. And the way he lives his life with discipline it's a motivator for all of us. And what he says he's going to do, he does. That's a sign of true character.
I love that. I can't wait to watch him this year. And with all the distractions that are possible for these young guys, you just talked about a legion of fans following his every move in a city wanting him to come back. This guy was just a teenager. This guy was a teenager with these types of expectations. We're doing the whole state. We're doing these commitments on air, Ryan. And boy, I tell you, people picking West Virginia, Charlotte, and over Ohio State every time, Ryan. I don't know what that's all about, but it feels like it's happening. But like the amount of pressure these kids have on them, because they're making money. Camps are happening in their name, appearances, family. I mean, it's crazy at the age in which they're having to deal with this. But I guess it's just normal. Now, speaking of normal, new college football has become abnormal, and everybody wonders what the future looks like. Connor has the last question for you.
Yeah, Coach, it feels like the big thing of this offseason of college football is the Protect College Sports Act. How much of that is on your radar when you're talking to these kids? There is, potential probable changes on the horizon when it comes to recruiting and how everything works.
Every year it's like there's more and more different areas that you got to be versed in, and this really a lot of it comes down to politics. Going through the Senate, going through the House, and there's a lot that goes with it. So Tony Fertitti, our commissioner, does a great job of keeping us in the loop, and then Ross, our athletic director, does the same thing. They ask a lot of questions to recruits to try to figure out what's going on. There's some things that are in the bill that I think we all feel pretty strongly about. Some other things that we need to keep working through. But I think at the end of the day, it's going to be leave college football in a better place than it is right now. But we all know we got a lot of work to do.
Yes, we do. We all have a lot of work to do on a lot of things. You have to build a brand new team. A lot of similar pieces, brand new team, new vibe. And I would say you probably take the first couple weeks off. It's already number one. Yeah. You put that coach's poll back up. Look at that, Ryan. Hey!
Wow. You did it.
Undefeated.
Good season, Coach.
Good teams on that list right there.
8 of them from the Big Ten, 9 from the SEC. The depth of football is certainly becoming very real. We cannot wait to watch your team this year. Thank you for joining us and good luck.
All right, boys. You guys are the best. Thanks.
And Coach, last thing on the front.
Yeah, Coach.
We're trying to figure out what we're going to talk about today. Texas Coach FaceTime. Congrats, man! Yeah. The first thing he sees, I'll say, Mark's having talked to the coach. Congrats, man! You guys did it! You won the bowl. Oh, it's me to work. He goes, I don't want to hear it. I want to hear it. Oh, let me tell you. Turn to the boys, they go, you did it! You won the national championship! No coach wants any of their players to see that they're the best team in the country. Because you either get nervous about the expectations and make everything bigger than they actually are, or you think they're better than everybody. So, fascinating, mental warfare that Ryan has to do with this team, but that's every year for him.
Yep.
He does that, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I like how he talks about the maturity